nobody do body like you do. I can't lose.
Because there's nothing about me that's relatable. I wanna let young people know that it is not a burden to love him and to represent him and to be who you are, as fly and as hot and as whatever, and to still love God and to serve him. It's not a contradiction. It's not a contradiction.
Target finds too good not to share. Okay, the acne patches from Rael are the best I've ever used. Their invisible spot covers are seriously just that. They're so invisible on the skin once applied, I can wear these out anywhere. And of course, these help calm my breakouts and draw out all that oil and dirt from my pores. These are my new holy grail. Run to Target and pick these up ASAP.
OMG, y'all, it just got real in here. Our student is on 10, so that means we gotta be on 10. Not in an aggressive way, but in a way to calm down the student. Calm body, relax, it's okay, chill. We have to do these type of things in order to keep these children safe from others and safe from themselves as well, because they do have self-injurious behaviors like biting themselves when they're upset and all those type of things. So shout out to all my paraprofessionals. You guys are doing an amazing job. Continue doing what you're doing. Homegirl had to go to the hospital because she got bit on the chest. So making sure you're wearing your chest gear, your arm gear, everything, because it can get real and you have to protect yourself first. But these children are angels. They're children who need help and we have to take care of them. And all the way to do that is to stay within our energy, peace, calm, and collective. So paraprofessionals, go out there, do your job, get right, and have a safe day.
I always plant these two crops together, and here's why.
Onions and carrots are a great example of companion planting, as carrots are very susceptible to pests such as the dreaded carrot root fly, which are attracted to the root via scent. However, onions have a very strong scent too, which help mask the smell of the carrots and confuse the pests. This means no more unsightly covers. I utilise this companion planting method every season, and I've never had an issue with carrot root fly. Onions grow tall and fairly thin too, so they don't take up much space between rows either.
When a feminine woman is in discomfort for too long, she's going to naturally become masculine. This is the body's survival mechanism. If you're a man, your environment needs to be comfortable because femininity cannot thrive in discomfort. Masculinity can. Femininity can thrive like that. A woman who's anxious too long or uncomfortable too long, her body is going to make her more masculine so she can survive and defend herself. So if you're in a situation where you've seen your feminine woman turn masculine, she's not comfortable, bruh. You have to have the skills to comfort and be comforting. You see what I'm saying? Join the Players Club.vip. Players Club.vip, I got you.
When I say I'm busy, don't ask me what I'm busy doing. As an adult who pays their own bills, I have the right to just be busy. It doesn't have to make sense to you. Like busy, being an adult is busy enough, okay? It doesn't have to be a physical busy. Sometimes I'm spiritually busy. You know, busy sometimes is a mental state, or it's something I'm busy in the spirit.
How to make edible glitter.
To add a bit of homemade glitz to your cakes and cookies with just 3 ingredients: water, corn flour, and a bit of food colouring. Mix the corn flour and water and stir continuously until it thickens and starts to leave a trail on the pan like this. Then mix in a drop of your chosen food colouring and spread it out thinly onto some plastic wrap. Don't do what I did the first time and use baking paper. It will just soak in and it won't work. Leave it to dry overnight or until it's ready to peel off, and then blitz it up.
And that's
When they say I get it from my father, I must say you know it is right. Jesus is my whole life. Without him don't got no light. Staying on the ground, cause I am the humble type. Loving on my Jesus Christ. Know we get and live when we're worshiping, cause he deserves it right. The beautiful King of Kings, he laid down his life. Holy eternity, that's what I want in my life, to worship the King of Kings. light. My G.O.D. is my father, he's my God. He got his right, he don't lie. You can dim his light, now he's too bright. Shining like the stars, yeah, he's shining all night. G.O.D. is my father, he's my...
I don't know who this is for right now, but be careful of that spirit of Delilah that's around you. You see, we always hear about the spirit of Jezebel, which they run together. But that spirit of Delilah is very sneaky, and the plot and plan is to come against you. You see, one thing about the spirit of Delilah is they just want to be up under you, to know things about you, to know your weakness so they can attack you. You see, one thing about Delilah, what she did with Samson was she made Samson feel comfortable. Woo! She made Samson feel at peace, that he was able to get vulnerable. She made Samson feel like she could be trusted, so he was able to release his weakness, so she was able to attack him. One thing about the spirit of Delilah is they want to know your weakness, so they able to come against you. You got to be very careful of the people that's always asking you about your business, but they don't share nothing about theirs. You got to be very careful about that person, that spirit that's always concerned about you, but they really don't care about you. You got to be very careful of that spirit who always doing checkups on you, but they really want to check in to see what you got going on so they could come against you. Be careful about that spirit of Delilah, because just like she tricked Samson, this spirit will trick you too.
So what we do is make braiding hair out of plants. It's non-toxic, it's free, and biodegradable. It's made out of banana fiber, so you're not gonna have to do that pat, pat, pat. Okay. You're not gonna be scratching excessively, no hair loss, no traction alopecia on your edges, none of that. Non-toxic, better for your scalp, better for the environment.
With all of the things that you name, like alopecia, hair loss, you know, itching, the things that black women have gone through with braiding hair since the beginning of time, what made you decide to like go and find something to help us with that?
I mean, like you, I was having that experience and I was just like, this is unacceptable. We go through this time and time again every time we get braids, and nobody was solving it from like a product standpoint. From my point of view, I was like, this problem needs to be eliminated completely. Only way we can do that is if we change the material. So I started researching cellulose-based fibers and alternatives to traditional braiding hair, which is typically made out of polyvinyl chloride, which is really, really toxic to wear on your scalp and on your body, and landed on banana fiber, and here we are 8 SKUs later.
Oh, that sounds amazing, but you know the girls want to know, does it last? Does it last?
Does it look the same? Does it feel the same? Yes, 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 and no. It does not feel the same on your scalp. It doesn't feel the same in your hands. It actually feels more like human hair. You can reuse it, you can wash it, you can re-dye it in 8 different colors already for you. It comes in 3 different lengths. So you get all the benefits of human hair and synthetic hair to wear it for braids without the itchiness.
Well, I love that. Can you please tell our people where they can find this plant-based braiding hair?
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all of the above at rebundle.co. And you can also check out, you got the camera, we got some texture samples out on display. We got a braid demo going on right now. So come see us at BeautyCon.
Let's go.
That's why I believe that scripture. Everything you desire, God knows, and will happen for you because He will remember His covenant.
God has sealed the pact by taking off His robe and giving it to David.
You're my one and only blood sister, and I love you like I love myself.
And I will lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey.
We have many conversations, and I want you to hold on to that and remember that where you are now is not where you're going to be in the future days to come.
track. You see the favor on them, hating, I still love them back. Yeah, that's the savior on them, devil try to spin him back. I put a laser on them, got a demon turning like a gator on. And I'll never take the backseat. Coming with the flavor, get the eating like a Zaxby's. Pull up on a demon if I see him, make it nasty. Devil a potato, get the peeling if he pass me. Double-edged sword, leave a scar like it's acne. Ayy,
having intimacy with God, oh my goodness. I used to think I was so in love with you men until I met Jesus. Hallelujah, I swear. I used to be so head over lust for you guys. I was never in love with y'all until I met Jesus. Like when I met Jesus, I'm like, what was I thinking? There's no love like this. Like this love, I cannot compare to anything else in the world. Do you hear me? Like this is my man. My man. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yes, real ladies love Jesus. Listen, Jesus done healed me. Listen, he renewed me. Listen, he done his thing with me. Okay? Like what? I love you, Jesus. Like I love Jesus.
Welcome to the slow reading side of Book Talk, where reading is not a competition. We don't do readathons, we don't read 15 books every month, and it doesn't matter if we're behind on our Goodreads reading goal. We don't feel pressured to annotate every single book just for the sake of adding tabs. There are days in which we don't even pick up a book, and that's okay. We read when we can, and at our own pace.
This broccoli pizza is the easiest dinner to throw together and a great way to sneak in those veggies. We start with a bag of broccoli and steam it and then chop that up and drain it. So the crust is the broccoli. We add mozzarella cheese. I love that Sargento mozzarella and provolone mix, and then the shredded Parmesan cheese. It's a perfect combo of cheeses for this. We add some Italian herb mix, salt and pepper to taste, plus 3 eggs. Once this is combined, you just throw it on your sheet and form it into a crust, and this bakes for about 25 minutes at 400 degrees. Once out, add your toppings. We use more of that Sargento mozzarella provolone mix, the Parmesan cheese, and some fancy marinara diagonals and turkey pepperoni. And then that just broils until the cheese is melted. You are going to be shocked at how good this is.